Hi, my name is Jeanette Berry, and this is Ian Rafalak, and we are Jeanette Berry and the Soul Nerds, and we're going to sing some songs for you guys. He called my phone today. I was so happy to hear his voice, not knowing what to say. I just listened. It seemed like yesterday. He'd call me over and over again just to say he loved me so. He wouldn't let me off the phone. But today is different. I'm not in love or like I used to be. I travel with these memories inside of me. I miss the feeling of loving someone as much as I loved you, as much as I loved you. I wouldn't take it back. The days and nights with you, it taught me how to love and how to listen to not only the words, but the things you'll never say, 'cause silence bears the truth, not the exception. But I'll always smile when I hear your name, or when I hear our song. It takes me back to when our love was strong. You probably think I'm crazy, or maybe just a fool, but I'll take that name if it meant loving you. Damn, I miss loving you, or anyone at all, the way that I loved you. I think I'm ready to let you leave my heart and to find somebody new that deserves all the love that wasn't returned. It may sound selfish, but I know I can treat you like a king if it only meant to do just one thing, to love you without boundaries and with no judgment at all. I'm ready to take that fall. I'm ready, oh, I'm ready. He called my phone today. It turned me upside down, but in a special way. I know I'm ready. The song itself was about a real life event, and I put up the event on Facebook, and I said, it's funny how someone calls you and blah, 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 and my friend posted, you should write a song about this, and I was like, maybe I should write a song about this. So I wrote a song about it, and it's called He Called My Phone Today. And I was listening to a lot of Corinne Bailey Rae at the time, so there's probably a little bit of an influence in that. But everything in that song is real life. That is my emotion going through it. Those were my thoughts. And it's kind of like a diary entry for He Called My Phone Today. It's about love, not just romantic, not just platonic, all kinds of love. I believe that you have to love yourself first in order to spread love. But I believe that the reason that so much is wrong is that we don't love ourselves and we don't know ourselves. So when somebody picks up that album, I want them to really understand that it's love. It's not, there's nothing wrong with love. It can hurt. Well, the experiences hurt, and working through that is hard. It's difficult. We all know that. But when you love, it shows. You radiate. One of my friends just told me that it wasn't like his style of music that he usually listens to, but it felt warm like sunshine. I was like, yes, that's what I want. That's what I think we need. We need more warmth. I want this album to feel like a hug. Even in the sad songs, I want it to feel like, oh, I know you, I love you, I see you, I honor you, and that's why I pledge my allegiance to love. So love stomped into my heart just like the first time I saw you smile. Oh, it's been a while. Asking myself questions, 'cause it doesn't make sense in my head. What is this I feel? This couldn't be real. Can it be I'm in love? 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 Your smile has got me open, not on the physical side. Come take me on a journey through your mind. Share all your deepest secrets that you're afraid to tell. Don't have to worry, baby. For money I won't sell, 'cause I'm in love. Can it be I'm in love? 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 This feeling is so new that it's hard to wrap the thought of you loving me around my mind. But it's not my mind that matters, it's the way that my heart feels. And I feel it, yes I feel it, and I'm not trying to hide anymore. Can it be I'm in love? Can it be I'm in love? Can it be I'm in love? I can't think of any more words to say other than I love you. I love you in every way.
All right, awesome.
Yay. That's the first song Ian and I ever did together. He actually produced the track and sent it to me and said, well, you should do something to this. I was like, oh, okay, sure, why not? And I wrote it, and it's about another real experience. And I channeled that in the lyric, and It's actually it's like the oldest song we've ever done, and it's so special to me, and it's really, again, it's honest. I like being honest. I don't like to sugarcoat things, and I think that's why I write, because sometimes you can't tell people to their face what you want to say, but in a song it's like, "Hey, this is what it is," and I'm a little shy to say it, so I'm going to sing it to you. So the question in the chorus, "Can it be I'm in love?" is like asking myself, is asking them, is asking anybody, like, if when you have that moment, it's, can it be I'm in love? Like, is this real? Is this really what's happening? And it usually is. So that's pretty awesome. Tell me what you say now. Tell me what you say, come again. If you cannot stay down, then you do not have to pretend like you're on your way out. I should've never let you in, 'cause you got me face down. But don't take it personal. But you're the worst, you know what you done to me. And although it hurts, I know I just can't keep running away. I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, but I want you. I don't mean to, I don't mean to, don't mean to, I don't mean to, but I love you. It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Loving you's like a battle, and we both end up with scars. Tell me who I have to be to gain some reciprocity. See, no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. But I don't need you, I don't need you, don't need you, I don't need you, but I want you. I don't mean to, I don't mean to, don't mean to, I don't mean to, but I love you. That was my a mashup of The Worst and Lauryn Hill's X Factor. And when I heard Janae Aiko's The Worst, I wasn't really feeling it, because it's so completely different from my style. It just wasn't comfortable with me. So I was like, you know what? I need to like this song, like, because it's a good song. So how can I like it more? And I always think that I need to perform it and to get the lyric inside of me, because it's hard as a songwriter to sing somebody else's stuff and not have that connection with it, because I'm so used to having a connection with all my lyrics. So I sat down and I sang it. I wrote down the lyrics and I said, "Okay, I get it now. I get it. This is what it is for me." And when I was singing it, I was like, "Ooh, mashup idea," because I always play like this mashup game to find a song that fits with another song, and does it fit musically? Does it fit lyrically? Does it fit thematically? So thematically, X Factor is kind of the same song, and it worked really well. So we stuck with it, and it's all just about dudes, girls, whoever. It's all about a lover that's messed up, and who has not had that experience? And if you haven't had it yet, you will. So it's kind of a universal experience, and I wanted to experience that in the way The Worst was, and in the way X Factor was, in my own way. So that's why I decided to cover it, because it's important. As a songwriter, you want to respect other songwriters, and I think a really good way, at least for me, is to actually sing the songs and study the lyric, and not even listen to where they were when they wrote it, but kind of almost theoretical stuff of songwriting, which is kind of heady and nerdy, but that's why we're called Jeanette Berry and the Soul Nerds, because we dig deep into stuff. So, um, and that's about the worst and the mashup. When I first started writing, senior year in college, so relatively to lots of other people, that's really new. Like it's only been, oh gosh, it's only been like 10 years. But 10 years for most people is late. I'm kind of a late bloomer in the songwriting world, and my teacher told me to write a song for my senior recital. I said, oh, okay. So I wrote a song. I actually wrote two. And what I found was it was a way to express myself that I couldn't find from just singing jazz standards or singing musical theater, that it was really about my voice and my opinion. And I think I was at the beginning, I was still kind of writing like somebody else. But anybody will tell you as you get older, you experience more. You live your life, and you should live your life, and you should experience more. And if that's not coming through in your songwriting, then you're doing it wrong. That's the only thing I can say about like something being wrong with a song or anything. Like you have to experience things and you have to be able to put them down on paper. So it could be a little melody that I hear in my head and I pull out my phone and I'm like dee 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 dee, and then I put it away and then I listen back to it, or I obsess with it and I'm like, all right, what words can fit with that melody, or I think of a phrase. Sometimes I just sit at the piano and say, I just want to play the piano. So I just sit down and play. Having to teach songwriting now and not performing as much, what I found is that I've let all of my life kind of filter in me, and it'll filter through in song. Um, which was crazy. I didn't know if that was gonna happen or not, because I always just wanted to sound like Stevie Wonder, like in my songwriting. He's my biggest influence. So I was like, okay, how can I really like channel what I love about him and his music and put it into mine? Now I feel like I have more of my own voice. I'm more confident in myself. I'm more confident in my writing and my singing and my performing. So I'm at a great place for me. I just feel like I can write whatever and take on any challenges and just really be confident in the fact that I always want it to be about love and confidence and nurturing something, even in the good and the bad and the hard times. It's all about that nurturing energy, that energy of giving and saying and just being a, my brother always makes fun of me, but being a light to everybody around you and just illuminating everybody else. Like you can, as a writer, any kind of writer, you have another sense. You look at something and you can tell a story about it, and you can see somebody, and even just talking to them, you understand what they're saying when they're not saying those words. So when you gain that, you gain this awareness, and I want that to come out in my writing, and I'm working towards that being more in my writing, because I think honesty is really important and we don't have enough of it, and I want to be the honesty. If it's not there, write it. So that's what I'm doing. All the songs that we did except for Love Stomped are on our new album called Allegiance to Love, where you can find on soulnerds.com or any of your streaming platforms. And you can listen to it and you can keep up with us and get to know us as a band and get to know our lyrics and our songs, so that when we see you at a show, you can sing along. So, yeah, thank you.